Boom, it's another massive day in sports, and we're diving headfirst into all the biggest headlines. Pep Guardiola is setting the record straight on Erling Haaland's form, insisting the star striker is not injured despite a recent dip in goals. Then, Rodri is firing a warning shot to Man City's rivals, declaring that the season is far from over and they're still in the hunt for glory. We've also got the inside scoop on some major transfer gossip, with Lewis Hall attracting interest from clubs across Europe and Man City potentially getting a cut-price deal for Pedro Porro. And finally, get ready for a deep dive into Manchester City's monumental clash against Real Madrid. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLume 3-Pack Screen Protector plus 3-Pack Camera Lens Protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Pep Guardiola is fighting back against criticism of Erling Haaland's recent goal drought. The Manchester City manager has launched a staunch defense of his star striker, insisting that Haaland is not injured and that his struggles are simply part of the toughest job in football. Haaland has netted just 2 open-play goals in his last 18 appearances, and his team's recent draw against West Ham has handed further advantage to Arsenal in the title race. Guardiola acknowledged the striker's barren run, admitting there's no excuse after a crucial penalty against Liverpool was followed by a quiet spell. The City boss dismissed injury concerns, stating he hasn't seen fatigue from Haaland and emphasizing the immense pressure on a central forward facing multiple defenders. He believes the team needs to improve their delivery to Haaland, but ultimately, the striker will find his form again. Guardiola also urged his players to believe in their ability to overturn a 3-goal deficit against Real Madrid in the Champions League, warning them to go home if they lack that conviction. He stressed the importance of finishing the season strong, regardless of recent setbacks, and looking ahead to improvements next season. Don't go anywhere, because the drama is just heating up. Next, we hear directly from Rodri on whether Manchester City's season is truly over. Rodri is sending a clear message to both Real Madrid and Arsenal. Manchester City's season is far from finished. Despite a recent draw at West Ham that put them 9 points behind the Premier League leaders and a daunting 3-0 deficit heading into the second leg against Real Madrid in the Champions League, the Spanish midfielder is defiant. Rodri insists the team possesses the footballing ability and chance creation prowess to turn things around. He acknowledges the need for greater clinical finishing, but urges his teammates to lift their spirits for the crucial Champions League tie, emphasizing that the team believes. Rodri points out that City still have a game in hand over Arsenal and a home fixture against them, reminding everyone that things happen in football. He admits the situation is difficult but vows they will be there until the end, embodying the team's resilient mentality. Manager Pep Guardiola has echoed this sentiment, telling his players to stay home if they don't believe they can overcome the 3-0 deficit, stressing that they must try for the fans and their profession. Guardiola also highlighted the need to improve and finish the season strongly, looking ahead to next season. But is there more to Manchester City's plans than just the pitch? We're diving into the transfer rumors next. The transfer rumor mill is churning, and Lewis Hall is at the center of significant attention. Scouts from top European clubs, including Manchester City, Liverpool, Arsenal, RB Leipzig, Borussia Dortmund, and Barcelona, have been closely monitoring the 21-year-old English defender. Meanwhile, Manchester City might be in a prime position to snag Spanish defender Pedro Porro for considerably less than his £80 million valuation, thanks to Tottenham's precarious financial situation if they face relegation. Elsewhere, Sunderland is reportedly willing to splash out €15 million for 18-year-old Spanish midfielder Thiago Pitarch from Real Madrid. Liverpool has also been fielding inquiries about their 25-year-old Georgian goalkeeper, Georgi Mamardashvili, from clubs across England and Europe. And in managerial news, Tottenham is reportedly considering up to 8 candidates to replace under-pressure boss Igor Tudor, with Sean Dyche, Mauricio Pochettino, and Roberto De Zerbi in the running. Crystal Palace is also looking to rival Leeds for Derby's Patrick Agyemang, and Chelsea might be accelerating their pursuit of Strasbourg's reign messy amid interest from other giants. Real Madrid, meanwhile, is reportedly open to offers for Camavinga. We've covered the drama on the pitch and the moves off it, but what's the latest on the massive Champions League showdown? Stay tuned. The stage is set for a massive Champions League showdown as Manchester City prepares to face Real Madrid in a highly anticipated second-leg clash. With City trailing 3-0 from the first leg, the pressure is immense for Pep Guardiola's side to mount an historic comeback. The preview highlights that team news and potential lineups will be crucial as City looks to overturn the deficit and advance in the competition. This match is not just about progressing in the Champions League. It's a pivotal moment that could define Manchester City's season, especially with their Premier League title challenge facing scrutiny. The tactical battle between Guardiola and Real Madrid's management will be key, with both teams aiming to assert dominance. The outcome of this tie will undoubtedly have significant implications for both clubs' aspirations and their standing in European football. We've covered all the angles today, but what's the final word? Stick around for our rapid-fire recap and don't forget to subscribe. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We heard Pep Guardiola defend Erling Haaland, Rodri issued a bold warning to rivals, transfer news swirled around Lewis Hall, and previewed that massive Man City vs. Real Madrid clash. Don't miss a single update, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, leave a comment telling us your thoughts, and follow us on all our social media channels for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.